Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Solomon Scott Selections here for Wednesday, January 4th. For again today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a loss in the NBA with Giannis over 12.5 rebounds at even money on DraftKings. Unfortunately, Giannis did have a massive stat line, but put all his energy into scoring as he had 55 points, but only finished with 10 rebounds. So picked up a loss there. Look for a winner here on Wednesday. And for today's play of the day, going back to the NBA, look at a matchup between the Grizzlies and the Hornets taking place at around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this match, we're going to take the road team in this one. Going to take Memphis minus 7.5 at minus 110 on Bet Online. Time recording of 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like Memphis in this spot. First reason, Memphis has kind of gotten its act together recently as the Grizzlies have won each of their last 3 games by at least 10 points. Meanwhile, we know Charlotte has been terrible all season long, and not much has changed lately as Charlotte has lost 13 of its last 16 games. And to go through all the efficiency numbers, Memphis is better by a wide margin in every category, basically for the entire season, but I'll use the last 10 games as a decent but recent sample size. In the last 10 games, Memphis ranks 21st in offensive rating. Charlotte ranks 29th. In the last 10 games, Memphis ranks first in the league in defensive rating. Charlotte ranks 17th. And in the last 10 games, Memphis ranks 7th in rebounding rate, and Charlotte ranks 17th. Plus, with all the injuries that Charlotte has had this season, one underrated player offensively for that team was Kelly Oubre, who was averaging 20.2 points per game, second most on the team, including LaMelo. But you're looking at his recent injury status, and he injured his hand. He will be out indefinitely. He's getting surgery on that hand, so he will be out indefinitely. So Charlotte's defense was already terrible, but now the offense should struggle even more because Oubre was one of their best offensive players all season long. And against an elite defense like Memphis over the last 10 games, I think Charlotte should have some issues actually scoring the ball, while Memphis should be able to do whatever it wants offensively. Not to mention the rebounding advantage they should have with Adams, who has had 20-plus rebounds in each of the last 2 games. He had 19 rebounds in the first meeting this season, and you still have Jaren Jackson. You still have a lot of good rebounders on that Memphis team. Cannot really say the same about Charlotte, so I do think Memphis should get a lot of second-chance points in this game. Also, you're looking at Charlotte's guards and the actual rim protection or lack thereof. I don't know who's supposed to stop Ja in this game. I think Ja is a decent shot to go for 30 plus. But the point is, Memphis has a lot of quality offensive weapons. Charlotte's now a bit compromised on that end. And Charlotte defensively is one of the worst defenses in the league. So I think Memphis should really coast to a nice, easy win here. If you want to go based on the results recently, they played once this season, and Memphis won that game by 30 plus. And it's not really a surprise because Memphis is 6-1 ATS in the last 7 meetings. But you have an injury-riddled Charlotte team that is not very good to begin with. And they've also been really, really bad at home this season against the Memphis team that is kind of playing good basketball, winning 3 straight by 10-plus points, and a Memphis team that's a lot more talented from top to bottom. I think this game could turn into a rout, but Memphis has really been clicking over the past week, and Charlotte has been as bad as they have been all season long. I think Memphis wins this game comfortably and probably by double digits. Play that once again here for Wednesday, January 4th. It's going to be on the Grizzlies, minus 7.5 and minus 110 on Bet Online. Bye, everyone.